Okay, so that was the video, the highlight video of ICIA 2022. So welcoming everyone, especially our finalists from International Creativity Innovation Award 2022, Innovation Challenge, Innovation Award Youth category. So welcome everyone. Can I hear some voice or some cheers from Thailand? Are you here already?
Hello.
Okay.
Good morning.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yeah.
And the next one from South Korea. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. And then from Indonesia.
Hello.
Okay. Hi, everyone. And then also for our mentor judges today, we have 3 mentor judges today. Hi, welcome our mentor judges.
Hi.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
So, and also we have finalists from Gambia as well. Hi.
Hi, yeah.
Okay, hi. So welcome everyone. So we would like to thank to our partners and collaborators as well. From their support, we can have this event, and also for our partner in China, if I see. So for this year, we have this collaboration as well, and the whole event for ICIA and if I see here is part of the celebration of the World Creativity and Innovation Day, which will be held later on during our awarding ceremony on the 21st of April. So really welcome everyone. And the next one, before we go on to the final pitching and before I introduce our mentor judges, let's watch the video of all the finalists. Okay, so that was all the finalists, and it's such an honor for me, especially I can meet everyone here, the finalists. And to review, you guys have already gone through this journey from the preliminary stage, semifinals, and also final stage. And Again, we will have some awards for these events. We have bronze award, silver, gold award. We have also other remarkable award from Ciputra University and Felicity School. And then we have special award, titanium award, and grand award. Okay, and the next one, I would like to inform you our mentor judge. We have 3 mentor judge for today. The first one is Suci Sri Utami Sucipto. So from Indonesia, Suci is having more than 14 plus years experience at state-owned company and private sector, doing various kinds of analysis and development for system, business, and product. Her current experience is as a lecturer for information technology major and researcher in public policy in Institute of Business and Informatics Kesatuan. She's also the CEO of Adatu Indonesia. So hi, Suci.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, everyone.
Okay, thank you. And then next, we have our next mentor judge is Dr. Nurhazliza Halim. So from Malaysia, she is a senior lecturer in Faculty of Built Environment and Surveying, University Technology Malaysia. She's also an expert in tourism planning, sustainable tourism and development, community engagement, and smart tourism. She's involved in many industrial related with tourism and appointed as academia panel in many teaching and learning competitions and participations, especially related with creativity, innovative, and blended learning. So hi, Miss Lisa.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and all good day for everyone.
Okay.
Good day to you.
Good morning from Indonesia here. Okay, and then the last one, our mentor judge is Jensen from Australia. He's the CEO and co-founder of Hackmakers, a hackathon as a service company that organizes premium innovation competitions for companies, governments, and non-profit organizations. He has worked in roles across advisory, product management, and capital investment, across government agency, tech companies, and 2 co-founded startups. He currently lives in Sydney, Australia, and has also lived in and worked in East Asia, Guangzhou, Shanghai, Taipei, and Seoul. So Jensen, welcome. Hi.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to go to the next part. We have a reminder again, guys, for all the finalist team. So during the final pitching, there will be 3 minutes maximum for you to do the live pitching to present your solution and also innovation. So later on, we will drop in the chat box the reminder. If you have only 1 minute left, we will drop it in the chat box. And if the time's up, there will be a voice notification like this. Can we hear the sound notification? So when you hear the sound notification later on, it's time for you to stop your live pitching, and we will move to the next part, which is the question and answer session with the judges for maximum 5 minutes. This one, the sound notification, noticing that you have finished your live pitching for 3 minutes. Okay. So again, if you have your presentation slides, please share your own slides. And also if you have the prototype with you, you can also demonstrate it later on during the pitching. Okay, so this is the review about how you will do the final pitching. And it's the Wi-Fi time, everyone. So I'm going to stop my screen sharing. Please, hopefully you are comfortable with your camera on. I know that you guys today are looking very great. I know that you are all ready to have your pitching. So let's take a good picture together, okay? So I have 2 pages here. So I'm going to take the screenshot twice, okay? Okay, let's wait for a while for our other friends to turn on their camera. Okay. Oh, it's really nice. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to take the first shot in 3, 2, 1. And the second one, so please maintain your pose. You can change your pose. 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. So that's the Wi-Fi time. We have Wi-Fi time, and let me continue my screen sharing again. Let's see what happened next. Okay, so here is the pitching order. So please try to remember your project name. We have number 1 until 10. We have 10 finalists here. So yeah, we will start very soon after this. Okay. So yeah, are you guys ready? Give me some response. Are you guys
Yeah,
ready
yeah,
to
ready.
at least one?
Ready.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, great. Okay. So yeah, without further ado, let's just start from finalist 1. Welcoming finalist 1. We have rearing crickets, Teleobrillus mitratus in green LED light that can significantly reduce limb autonomy and mortality by Jresnath and Marisa from Thailand. So are you guys here? Can you raise your hand so that we can spotlight you guys?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. So once again, the time for the live pitching is 3 minutes maximum. If you are ready, you can just start.
Hi everyone, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Okay, can you see my screen now?
yes. So I'll start now. Okay. You know that the production of the meat you eat every day creates around 15.5% of global greenhouse gases emissions. And by the year 2050, the world population will predict to reach about 9.7 billion people. So imagine how much more carbon emission would it be with the increasing demand of the livestock. Therefore, we should find an alternative food for mankind that emit lower carbon. So we are proudly present our project to be the solution to these problems. Reeling crickets, Teleoculus mitatus, in green LED light can significantly reduce limb autotomy and mortality. So from the problems that we have pointed out, we would like to introduce crickets to be the solutions. The research has shown that crickets farmings emit far more or less carbons than other animals farmings. And however, in the present day, there's a problems observed by farmers that limb autotomy behavior of the crickets usually cause a decrease in income as the incomplete body feature would notice. This behavior is due to cannibalism of crickets, where the stronger crickets hunt for the weaker crickets, and in order for the weaker crickets to escape their predator, they need to autotomize their limbs. Then we have found that the color of light have had an effect on the behavior and growth of the insect. Therefore, from the inspiration of the SDGs second goal to end hunger and achieve food security by promoting a sustainable agriculture, we decided to examine the effect of different color of light on the limb autotomy behavior of the crickets to sustain the production of this eco-friendly food source.
To do this, we have reared the cricket under the varying LED light condition. Each experiment will carry out separately in a plastic box under the light partition with an LED light bulb, including red, blue, green, and daylight, which is a control variable. And then we collect the data of growing time, the numbers of cricket with incomplete organs, and the dead cricket, and then analyze in one way or another. As a result, we have found that color of light affect the numbers of cricket with incomplete organs by the minimum numbers of cricket occur in the green light, followed by blue, red, and daylight, along with the survival rate, which is highest in the green light, followed by blue, red, and daylight too. So this has bring us to know that green light has the highest ability in reducing limb autotomy behavior and increases survival rate too. This because a cricket is a dichromatic vision insect with blue and green receptor in their compound eye, so that raising cricket and the red light would be like total darkness for them because cricket cannot detect red light. And also blue light has the high attraction on cricket. So this led to the aggregation of cricket and led to more cannibalism, and this resulting in the lower survival rate and higher limb autonomy. So from our finding, it can be applied in smart farming, which would be a sustainable method to help reduce carbon emission from food production by promoting the food security from eco-friendly food source. Thank you for your listening.
Okay, so that was the first finalist live pitching. So now let's move on directly to the Q&A session. So let's invite our mentor today to come to the stage. So, yeah, you can start asking some question or giving feedback as well. Thank you.
Hi, Miss Marisa and Jasnat. Congratulations for coming to the final pitching today. The title and also the invention is very creative. However, I would like to know the reason why you want to choose, you want to rear crickets. I know this is something special to Thailand, and maybe you can elaborate some of it. Yes, Marisa, I cannot hear you.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. My internet connection just like slowed down a bit. So I wanted to like say your question again. So you asked that why do I wanted to raise cricket, right?
Yeah, why you want to raise
All right.
cricket?
So from our inspirations, we both love to eat as our hobbies, me and my teammates. And then we found that there's problems in many places around the world that the food production is doesn't have enough for all the people. And we found that crickets is like a new food source that emit lower carbon emissions and also use less resources than other animal farming. And we're going to try them at the market. And we found that it's like very incredible and it's also tastes very good. So that's like the start of our idea to study on the crickets. And we have found that in Thailand, there's a lot of crickets farming, but still they have some problems like in limb autonomy. So we wanted to study about them.
All right, thank you.
Hi, Marisa. Hi, Jasnat. Congratulations on getting this far, and thank you for the presentation. I've got a question also around the subject of why you've decided to use crickets, because I know that insects have a very high protein to raising ratio, but it's also a huge issue, especially in Western countries, where it can get farmed a bit quicker, about marketing, about people actually wanting to eat insects. Has there been any thinking about how that's been kind of packaged together to make it more palatable?
All right. So I have heard about the concern that people like they're having some of the judging of the appearance of the crickets and they didn't want to eat them. And in the present day, there's a lot of like the food that processed from crickets into another form of looking like protein bars or some of the protein flowers. And also I also do another research project on like converting crickets into like a flowers like that we can apply into doing some bread, cookies or something like that. So from this project, we just wanted to like sustain the production of these crickets and then we can later on to like process it into another form. So in order to process them, we have to like have the resource. So this is why we wanted to do this project in order to like in the future we can do other things else.
Thank you, Marisa.
Hi Marisa, for me maybe I just want, yeah, not everybody is like cricket. I don't know, like in Indonesia is cricket is not some food to consume, but maybe you can add in your presentation about the health of composition for the body, maybe the protein or the carbo and so on. Yeah, so people will interesting with these cricket things, because not everyone is like food like this. Yeah, I don't know, maybe in Thailand is very popular food, by example in Indonesia is not a food. Yeah, we that is for me.
Thank you so much for your suggestion.
Okay, so I guess that sums up the Q&A session with finalist number 1. So thank you so much for Green LED Light team from Thailand. So thank you so much for your pitching and also your sharing for today. Okay, now we're coming up with our second finalist. We have our second finalist here.
Yes. Okay. Can you see my screen and my voice clear enough?
Oh, okay. They're already here. We have Akarapan and Manas Kawin from Thailand as well as our second finalist. Okay. Once again, your time for the live pitching is 3 minutes.
Okay.
If you are ready, you can start. All the best.
Okay. Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm Akrapan Tarisak from Thailand. Today, I'm very proud to be here to present about innovative solution that curb the carbon emission in nowadays. Okay, are you ready? Let's go together. Okay, this one will be a cause of the carbon emission. Okay, during COVID-19 pandemic situation, we're gonna change the process to be the work from home. This work from home, that means your location will be a part of your life. That means you will use home as an office, right? When you feel very hot, it means you use air conditioner like electricity consumption. This one very easy solution that we're gonna do, like to open the air conditioner and your home will be very cool, right? It's cool for your home, but not cool for the earth because it produces carbon emission very much. And the next thing is very easy, is step or easy conceptual design. If we feel hot, how we do next? You take a shower, right? This one innovation like to take a shower to the home or the building. As you can see, it's called cool roof. Cool roof is the flat tank that's applied above of the existing roof of the house or the building. To make it more realistic, I would like to show you the 3D model to show how it works. Okay, this one will be the starting point. Water from the system that are connected to your home for the consumption will deliver from the pump. In this pump, we just use for the solar energy. This is a solar panel that apply for the main arterial at the highest elevation of the building, because we would like to throw down the water in other of the out direction, because you no need to use any energy to pump it out. Okay, this one will be the conceptual design. After that, water will come through the flat tank here. Inside, it will be a channel for the water. It's a cold conduit channel. Okay, this one it will fulfill of the tank, and if you have some small sensor for detecting the temperatures of the tank, if the water in the tank is reached 45 degrees Celsius, so that means the operation will open the valve and go to the warm water tank, and this warm water will go to our consumption like showering or waters or wash a dish, and this one will be a part of our mechanism that we're going to use. And this one would like to show more about the section. This one will be alloy steel because it's lightweight. When we put it in roof, no need to consider about the weight of the construction. And next one, we're going to apply the glass because it's good for the erosion protection, and this one will be the section of this. Next is a future plan that we're going to do. If we reconstruct the pattern of the roof, we're going to design like this. As you can see, we punch a hole like this to be a channel for the water flow to this one. That means our roof will be very cool. So that means water will be a cycle in this direction and fulfill to this. Yes, and this will be the part of our innovative solution. Let's cool with us together, because we cool from the innovation, cool from the idea, and cool from the thing that we can reduce the carbon emission to the world. Is according to the Sustainable Development Goal. Thank you very much. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you so much for the sharing from our second finalist. Now let's invite our mentor judges to the stage again to have the Q&A time. So okay, we have our mentor judges here already with us. And okay,
Okay.
let me see your
Hi, Akaprahan. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Selamat datang.
Oh ya, selamat datang. Yeah, thank you. By the way, I just concerned about the global solution. Yeah, this is maybe for Thailand, which is the climate is very hot, right?
Yes, very hot.
Yeah. How about if this solution we put in the country which is there is any winter?
Oh, I see. Can I get an example like Japan is okay because it has some season that has snow. Okay, in the some scenario when we have the part of this is very hot, right? But we were very cool, but the sunlight from the sun is will stay to our roof as well. And from my experience, I went to Japan for 2 times, and I saw that we're gonna use the warm water to showering. And I would like to mention that our solution will be mainly cost about the air conditioner. However, the most apparent electricity components that the most electric consumption is the warm water heater, right? So that means this one will be solve this problem and can reduce the workload of the water heater as well in other country that will not be the season that can be hot all the years. For example, in Thailand, but other country can use to apply to create the warm water as well. Including to this, it can reduce the heat from the roof as well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Hi, Akrapan. Okay, on my question, only one question from me. Do you have any comparison to other kind of solutions for this cool roof? Because it's not a new innovation, I think, for the cool roof. But do you have any comparison with other products or other innovative products that probably you have been trying to look into before you invent this one?
Yeah, okay. I would like to explain about the roof tile. Nowadays, roof tile can have the new advantage, for example, like insulation that apply to the roof. However, it have some evidence that show that this roof can obtain the temperature rising up to 63 degrees Celsius. But this one can be reduce the heat because we use the water to reduce the one because this one will be reduce heat from the water. However, it will be some innovation that can like warm water by solar. This is the first of the thing that we're gonna have nowadays. But this one, the purpose is just to produce the energy, to produce the warm water to the system. But our solution would like to focus only to reduce the heat from the roof. So that means I think this one will be the new innovation in my mind. Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Arakapan and Manas Kawan. That was a good presentation. I noticed that you're trying to address 3 different sustainable development goals. Sorry, it's a bit of a cough. It's pretty clear to me how this clean energy and sustainable development ones are met. But for clean water and sanitation, I don't understand how your solution actually does anything with the water. Like I can see that the energy is being produced from heat and you're recycling it, saving water. But where is the sanitation coming from?
Okay, sure. I would like to say that if, for example, in Thailand, when we have a land and we build the house into the water point, okay, after that water will spray out onto the roof, and after that water will evaporate rapidly because it's very hot, right? But our system will be the cold system. So that means the water that we're gonna use will become a cycling. When we become a cycling, that means no loss of the water in the system. However, in this one, we would like to say that we use and focus on how to use water effectively by using this one to be a warm water and not only use for reduce the heat from the sun, but we would like to use next one to be a warm water to our sanitation, for example, like washing, showering, for example, or randai or dishwashing as well. So I think it will be the part that I would like to say about the sanitation because we didn't waste the water after we deliver heat. Yes. Yeah. just for this point.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so that's the end of the Q&A session for finalist 2. Thank you so much. Can we give a round of applause for finalist 2 and also finalist 1 previously? So they're doing a great job. And now coming up, we have finalist 3. Is the electronic scooter from Gambia. We have Abdul Qadir, Muhammad, and Ebrima with us already. So, okay, can you guys raise your hand so that we can help to spotlight you guys? Okay. So once again, we have 3 minutes for the live pitching. So if you guys are ready, you can start doing your pitching. Hi, electronic scooter team. Okay, great. Hi, team. Hi, finalist 3. I think you're still muted.
This Abdul Qadir from. Okay, this we have made electric scooter. This is our electric scooter. Yes. We have made electric scooter. This is our electric scooter here right now. One of my boys is sleeping because we are at night, so I'm the only one who is present here. So but I can able to explain my electric scooter. Okay, this electric scooter, the main purpose of electric scooter, we have the fuel scooter here, which is disturbing our environment. Now we have come up with the idea to build electric scooter so that we can avoid the carbon emissions in the Gambia here. Okay, this is the prototype of our electric scooter here. You can take a look at design from 3D designs. Okay, so I think you are looking at this. This is the designs of electric scooter. Yeah, so this is the prototype. So I designed from 3D modeling here right now. Okay, yes, I can bring the camera here. This is the full electric scooter here. This is the battery. This is the battery here, which I use it to charge it. Okay, these are the lamps. These are the lamps. I think you are seeing the lamps. This is the full electric scooter here. Yes. Yes, this is the full electric scooter. I think you are seeing the lamp. Okay, the left electric scooter. This is my room here. One of my boys is sleeping, so I'm the only one here making this. Okay. Yeah. So this is the electric scooter here. This is the switch here. This is the switch here. This is the switch. If you want to make it off, you see the lamps will off and will on. Do you see the lamp will off and on? Okay. So here is the place where we put the battery. Here is the battery. We use this battery, 20 voltage battery, so we can able to charge it. Yes. Yes, this is our full-time electric scooter. So I made the prototype here. In 3D model in here, so that you can able to see. Connection is not that much very good. Yeah. So right now.
Okay, so for finalists 3, the live pitching starting now. Okay, we will continue with the Q&A session with our mentor judges for maximum 5 minutes. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing.
Hi, Bukin. It's very interesting innovation, yeah. But I want to know the reason why you built this electronic scooter. Why this scooter?
Okay, the reason why I built this electric scooter, because our country here, we are not like we are disturbing from the fuel cars. So it disturbs our people, and if you go to the hospital, there are many people here who are sick, and we don't know the reason why they are sick. So we think that the fuel, these gas cars, they are disturbing our people. That's why I come with that idea to build the electric scooter. I normally build these small cars, the electric cars. Now I come with this idea to build this electric scooter because of our people here are afraid of these cars. So that's why I come with this electric scooter.
Okay, and how about the cost for the unit cost, right, for build this scooter? This is effective cost for you to sell this scooter. Do you already counting the cost for building this electronic scooter?
Yeah, I built so many things here before I built this electric scooter. I built electric motor vehicles. Yes, I built so many electric scooter because of our people they are sick in hospital. We don't know why they are sick. So maybe the fuel also is among the sickness why they are. So that's why I think with this idea to build electricity, everything will be even electricity input a village here. Yes. So that this also is a this thing to reduce the carbon emission. Yeah. Right now I'm in a room here. This is no electricity. It can able to run very fast. And if I want, I will go up to like 40 miles, 50 miles around a year. Yeah. So here is the switch. I can able to switch it, and on it here is the switch. You can see the switch. If I on the switch, I can able to on the switch. Here is the place where
Hi. Hi, Abdul Kadir. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually I cannot hear you quite well on your explanation. However, I would like to congratulate you because you come up with the real invention product for these competitions. Dex, I can give you a very big thank you. And also, however, I would like to ask you you have a very good explanation on the inventing process, on how you invention your products and so on, and how it's realistic into to solve whatever that solution. But I cannot get the problems. Why do you what you want to solve? What problem that you want to solve with this electronic scooter?
Okay, hello.
Yes, Ebrima.
So, what is your question again? Sorry.
Okay, you have a very when you mentioned about your invention and so on, but I want to know what kind of problem that you're trying to solve with this electronic scooter. Is it a time management, or you want to solve the alternative for communication for commuting to one place to another place, or what's the problem?
Hi, Ebrima, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great.
Okay, basically, this scooter, the main problem or the basic problem it wants to solve is a global problem. So these are global problem solving solutions. Okay. So the scooter basically, what it will do is it will reduce carbon emission, the emission of carbon monoxide into the atmosphere, because in our countries, most of the people use motorbikes that have engines, and those engines, they burn fuel. That burning removes an exhaust, and that exhaust is the carbon monoxide, which is very bad for the atmosphere, which can cause global warming. That is what we are trying to avoid. Basically, when it's electric, there will be no emission of carbon monoxide. So the bike will be able to move without any fuel burning. That's the basic problem, and this bike is the solution for that, which is sustainable. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
Thanks, Ebrima. I will also mirror Dr. Lisa's comment that I'm quite impressed that you've actually built a working prototype, something that you can actually touch and feel. And I can see that you put a lot of effort into it, and I can see that you've got a lot of pride in what you've built. Thank you for showing us what that is. I don't have a specific question, but I do have some feedback in the way that you're kind of articulating and communicating your ideas. It's probably better in the future to go through a more structured approach where you outline the problem, maybe talk about the causes and the people that are impacted, and then you spend the bulk of your time going through that solution and action. I think in your presentation, you just went straight into the solution and it didn't have a lot of context behind it. So I was actually quite lost until about halfway when you started to understand what you're trying to solve, what you're trying to do. So that's my feedback. In the future, if you have other ideas, it might be a good idea, but if you don't package it well, if you don't make it look interesting, people may not be as interested to buy in. So that's just my 2 cents. But yeah, overall, thanks for showing me your working prototype.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, dear judges, for the Q&A session, and also for finalists 3. Let's give a round of applause for finalists 3 we have now. Okay, now welcoming finalist 4. We have Banana Peels Tarif Capsule Banana Cap from Thailand. So it will be pitched by Supat, Jaya, and Kanatip. Okay, they're here with us already. So if you are ready, guys, so please you can start, and all the best.
Can you see my slide?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, so, okay, Good morning, people, and greeting from Thailand. My name is Kanatit Sukjai.
Hello, I'm Suvashya Sadan. We are captain from Pislovia Homeschool Thailand, and we are interested in making the brand new plant-based soft capsule called banana peel derived soft capsule banana crab.
First and foremost, let's talk about the process of making soft capsule. Typically, as you might know, that soft capsule are made from gelatin that can be extracted from the most part of animal-based material, like animal skin and also their bone. But it reason for some consumer who try to prevent animal-based product, and especially for those who are vegan. So this type of normal soft capsule going to be an exception for them. So the idea of us is to try to use the pectin as a substitute for gelatin, which can be easily found in the most part of plant cell and plant tissue. And we try to take it peels with some material that have leftover a lot in our hometown too. And we also concerned about the antioxidant property. So we decided to use carotenoid from pumpkin, which also can be locally found in our hometown as well to help in this one. The process of making this one, we're gonna extract pectin by using hydrochloric acid solution and mix it up with ionized water and glycerol to form it up into the any size and any form that we want by the spherification method. And after that, we're gonna cover it outer layer with the carotenoid from pumpkin to help in being the antioxidant agent as well.
So results were analyzed by the soft capsule. We product were able to dissolve incomplete in the stomach in 3 hours and completely dissolve in the small intestine in 2 hours because the vitamin A, D, K, omega are well absorbed in the duodenum, and the amount of vitamin remaining is more than the soft capsule on the market. The advantage of banana crab. The first soft capsule shell made from banana peel. I mean, it is the plant-based soft capsule without animal material, and it can to help in an antioxidation of vitamin. Next is easily absorbed in the small intestine, and moreover, it's made from a much of leftover banana peel in our hometown. And the last is increase the choice from consumers who are concerned the animal-based product. So our product as in SDG number 9 is promote innovation that generate employment income.
So that's a wrap, and thank you for your attention, and I hope you enjoy our work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, finalists for Banana Cap. Okay, now it's time for the Q&A session. So we have our mentor judges with us already. And
Hi, Kanatit. All right. I would like to congratulate you because I think you are the first group that can finish up your pitching less than 3 minutes. Yeah. I can see from your explanation just now, you are very you understand enough what you want to do and what you want to solve with your invention. Okay, my question is regarding of this banana peels or banana cap. It's a very creative name, but I want to know, do you have any comparison with other products in the market, or probably from your research before this? Is there any other products that you can compare with? Maybe pumpkin cap or anything?
Yes, it do have, as we do a research, it do have a lot of research to support this idea that we're going to use the pectin as a substitute for gelatin. And we also do search in many information that it had a lot of someone to try to do plant-based soft capsule like I have seen a lot like from apple peel, from the most like several kind of food, something like that. Yeah, and we do also try to analyze the information that we have, like the thickness, the oxygen permeable rate, or any surface or morphology by we see it from the scanning electron microscope to help us to try to see if there any hole or any leak hole in the surface of it in the micro level. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Kanatip and Supachaya. Yeah,
Yes.
it's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Congratulations. It's really major problem innovation. Yeah. Innovation. Yeah. But I agree with Dr. Riza. Maybe I will continue the question from Dr. Lisa is about do you have any comparison about the cost? Maybe you have to put it the different cost because if the people want to buy something, they maybe will choose the cheaper, right? So you need to put it the comparison of the cost for your product maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
I just maybe I just give you a comment like this.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Kanatip and Supachaya. That was a nice presentation as well. I want to focus my question on the problem. I can see that you're targeting people who are consumers who are worried about like eating animal products, animal diseases. And I'm thinking about the current solution that exists right now, which is gelatin. I don't think that that's a product that's in very short supply. I don't think we're directly killing animals to get their gelatin. It's more of a byproduct when they get their meat. So we actually have a huge supply of gelatin, and it's quite cheap, it's quite affordable, it's quite effective. So apart from making people feel better that they're not eating animal products, does your solution actually have a bigger impact?
I did catch that. Sorry.
Sorry, that question might be a bit complex. Yeah, no, I think your solution is quite good. It's quite innovative.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, respect. I'll just leave it as feedback. Thank you.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, that was the finalists for live pitching and also Q&A session. Can we give round of applause to them for their hard work, I can say, okay, and also for our mentor judges as well. Thank you. Now we are moving to South Korea, I guess. 안녕하세요. We have Safe Home Exchange System for Female Travelers by Byung-guk Ko. Are you here already?
Can you see my presentation?
Not yet. We will stop our. Okay. Yep. Now we can see it.
Okay. At the age of 29, her travel left a horrific scar on her. She was sexually assaulted by the host of Airbnb, which was so busy to hide it. What Airbnb does is secretly paying out billions of dollars. Consumers have to face many problems. In particular, these problems have become more frequent and serious for female travelers. Hello, I'm Byung-guk Ko, the team leader of home exchange platform Tipting. There are many home exchange platforms around the world. 80% of these platform customers are men. Is it because women don't like to travel more than men? No, because it is dangerous for a woman to travel alone. Many other platforms only help customers to introduce accommodations and make a reservation. The reason why you should choose Tipting is clear. From the beginning to the end, you can experience the complete journey through Tipting. Our strengths are first, safety. There are only identified women and actual offerings in Tipting. We thoroughly check out the criminal background of all consumers. After home exchange, upload a picture of your home to avoid property destruction. It's like a tag to the person you exchanged with, and it can be used for compensation. Our platform has an innovative risk alert system. This can protect customers from various dangers while they travel. When they face dangerous situation, just click danger button or check the phone. Then we confirm the situation and ask for the help to the nearest police. Second, information and content. We offer exclusive community. Traveling is not just visiting other areas. The end of the trip is to share memories and communicate with others. I'm sure Jipting will shift into not only travel, but also your daily life. And we will make many positive changes. If you're interested in Zipting, search Google Store Zipting and download, please. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for pitching for finalist 5. Yeah, we would love to download the application later. Okay, now we will continue with the Q&A time with our mentor judges. The time is yours.
All right. Thank you, Byung-Yuk So. Actually, this topic is very related to my field of area because it's related to tourism. And I'm also one of the experts in tourism. And basically, the problem is very clear. What you mentioned just now is about the female traveler for in terms of your invention. Do you consider problems when you're trying to invent this kind of?
Oh, sorry about that. I'm disconnect the sound.
It's related to the data. It is actually related to the data security. When you're trying to solve, trying to invent these applications, actually it will relate to the data security. So how do you see when you're trying to solve one problem, actually your products, invention products, will create a new problem, which is the data security. So how do you see this in terms of your future product?
As a traveling person, because I knew the problem of the travel market and wanted to solve it. Our first step is home exchange platform, but our future is the shared accommodation, and not only shared accommodation, but many other travelers. We serve the travel market. Okay.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you, Byung-Guk. It's interesting that you've actually got it deployed on the Google App Store, and Google Play and App Store, which is pretty amazing.
Thank you.
I've got a bit more of a broad question about these kinds of applications. They're like two-sided marketplaces. So a lot of people, when they're trying to scale something like this, the first step is always a chicken and egg problem. Do you target the audience, or do you target the people who are listing their houses? So have you decided which one is the better party to go first, and do you have like an idea, a strategy of how to get them on board?
We now beta test. So we will be released in May or June, iOS, Apple Store, and both Google Store.
My question, that's really good news. My question is, you've got two kinds of people on the app, people who want to have a safe travel experience, travelers, and people who are willing to list their house on your platform. And to get one party, you need to have the other, otherwise the exchange doesn't happen. Have you decided which of these two people, which of these two entities you're going to convince to use the platform first?
Sorry, I don't understand your question.
That's okay. I might write it down, but it's a good app, and I'll think about how I can reword my questions to be a bit easier to understand. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah. Hi, Byung-Yup. I just want a question. You say that you have any function to like a button to calling the emergency, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to know how you treat the fraud. Yeah, we don't know that it's really emergency or no. Yeah, or maybe it's just only accidentally apa namanya button, yeah, like clicking. Yeah, how you treat the fraud like that?
We know about consumers' identity and address for exchange address, their location, we know, and click and check the phone, we alert to nearest police. We find nearest police and contact them. Just we alert their situations and location.
How if it is just accidentally click or just accidentally seeking, like it's not really a fraud, really an emergency moment here? How to handle this? Like
traveling, when they use traveling home exchanging, our platform's button has show hidden button. Yeah, risk notification button is only hidden, but traveling this show. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Can I add his comment? What I want to say is he has actually two kind of alarm system. First, it can be the false alarm. Then their system automatically, one of the manager or the local manager check this is a false alarm or not. Then next, it doesn't have any response about the situation. Probably can be the serious trouble. Then the system is automatically connect to the nearest police station or they're probably the kind of agency they can connect with, so they can be two type to the two process of the check the real situation or not.
Okay, thank you. So that sums up the live pitching and also the Q&A session with finalist 5. Let's give a round of applause again. I think I need this application as well. Okay, now we move on to finalist 6, still from South Korea. We have AI system that takes action when a suicide signal is detected through writing, from Yong-woo Cho. So are you here, Yong-woo? Okay, it's here. Okay, great. Okay, if you are ready.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello, I'm Yong-woo Cho. Today I'm here to introduce suicide prevention system, World Observer for high school students, using anonymous community with AI technology. According to WHO, 800,000 people die from suicide every year. That's one person every 40 seconds. Most importantly, suicide is one of the leading causes of death in young people. In Korea, every 20 seconds, a young student attempts suicide. Every suicide is a tragedy. That's why we need to do something right now. The first step to prevent suicide is perceiving warning signs. More than half of those considering suicide give the warning signs, and they usually use the anonymous community as a secure channel to send these signals. Here are some examples taken from an anonymous community of college students in Korea. As you can see, there are a lot of suicide warning signs. However, the anonymous communities for high school students are not highly activated. So I decided to build an anonymous community for high school students and then use AI to detect the warning signs. High school students often use a community to share their interests, such as study, games, and own secrets. And we will trigger their interest by providing a word cloud with topics they are interested in. If the community becomes popular, there will be a lot of posts. This is the moment that AI technology shows its true value. Deep learning AI technology of the warning sign analysis and detects warning signs for committing suicide. And if AI spots suicidal index exceeding a certain level, our system will automatically send an alert and students' information to the nearest counseling center. This is a simple flowchart of our AI program. As we gather more data from our system, the accuracy of AI detection will be improved. Our team tries to do our best to create this service. There is no time like the present. It's the time to do something for precious life of young students. That's why we, World Observer, are here to help them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now let's continue with the Q&A time with our mentor judges again for maximum 5 minutes. Thank you.
Hi, Youngwoo. I think I might ask the first question this time. I can see that the AI program looks quite good. You're doing some bag of words library to kind of understand what people are saying and then detect keywords to flag the system. So that program looks interesting. What I'm trying to understand is your solution the program itself, and then you're analyzing comments from, for example, that's publicly available, like from Twitter or KakaoTalk, or are you building the community and then people put in their words and data inside your community?
You mean we make the AI community?
Is your solution a community product where like I can make an account and I can write some stuff, or is your solution the AI program that you can like give to someone else and then they can use the program to assess their community and see whether there's suicide detection?
Okay, I will answer the question. First of all, we'll build a community for high school students, and after we build a community, we adding some AI technology system made by us, and we can expand to another community.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Thanks, Soyeon. Yeah, that's my main question.
Okay, thank you. My question also related to what Jensen has been asked just now, whether or not your solutions can be, what's actually your inventions looks like. Are you trying to invent one's apps that can search how many in the community that trying to give you the warning signal of suicide? Or you're trying to solve the solution of suicide things. But I think someone has been, your group has been answered just now. Okay, but my further questions on top of that is, do you think that your invention will create another problem, which is when people know, or when the community know, there are certain apps that trying to search on your warning signs, so they probably won't give any signal anymore. So that will create another problem. So how you want to solve that kind of problems with your inventions?
That's the thing that our team worried also. So we decided to notice our system first, and being naturally
They
It's okay,
don't
it's
know.
okay.
That's
Yes.
they
they
don't
don't
know,
know that
and
there is.
I think we'll create some community that share among their interests, and they will distract their suicidal signs or another interest.
All right, good answer actually. So this is the one of the process when you're trying to do the inventions. Actually, you want to solve one problem, but actually you will create another problems on top of that. So this is my feedback. So when you after this for the future research, probably you have to think of options of inventions. So if you do like this, what will create? What will do the another things and so on. So right. So thank you so much.
Thank you for appreciate your feedback.
From me, yes, maybe I also want to set a feedback. Yeah, you not mention about the location, just only with username. Yeah, the community yeah, maybe we built a community, but the community we don't know like where the username, location, or so on. So when something happened, when he maybe willing to suicide, the community can do anything because we don't know where the location of the person. Maybe just it's my feedback for you all.
Okay, thank you for your appreciate feedback. I will keep mind that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So that's sum up the final pitching and also the Q&A for finalist 6. Let's give applause again to this team. And we are welcoming finalist 7. Okay, who's our next finalist? We have automatic feeder from Indonesia. So it will be shared by Yosef, Gusti, and also Nizar. Okay, they're here already. So again, guys, the time is 3 minutes for the live pitching. And if you are ready, you can start. All the best.
Good morning. Good afternoon to those who attend the Zoom during the day to enliven and also see the results of the business ideas that have been created. Good afternoon, especially for the committee from Credit Global. We thank you very much for organizing this very useful conference. I am Yosef Ferdinand, is the representative of the Automatic Feeder Business Ideas Group from Indonesia. Now I will explain what is an automatic feeder. Maybe the layman won't know this, but if you look at the name of the tool, this tool is an automatic feeding device. This automatic feeder is intended for shrimp farmers or fish farmers who have large ponds. The way this tool works is with the help of smartphone or timer to feed automatically. When using the timer, it will be set in a few hours to provide feed. But when using a smartphone, it can be set at any time to feed. This automatic feeder can also be set for the stocking range of the feed. So when it is determined for the feeding time, it will spread the feed automatically with the stocking range that we specify. The problems that arise when shrimp farmers do not use automatic feeders are inefficient feeding or shrimp or fish, not on time in feeding, inefficient shrimp farmers because they have to give salaries or to feeders. There is a possibility of entering the fishbone virus due to the change of feeders. The solution is number one, the stocking power in the automatic feeder can be adjusted so that the feed is evenly distributed. Number two is feeding time can be set to be on time because of timer. Number three is by buying or using an automatic feeder. There is no need for workers to provide feed, so there is no cost for employee salaries. Number four, when using this tool, not many people pass through the pond, so there is no virus. I think that's all of my presentation. I hope all of you can understand and all of you can like and love my business. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Automatic Feeder team. So now it's time for the Q&A time with our mentor judges for maximum 5 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, hi, Yusuf, and the rest of the group. Thank you so much for the presentation just now. It's very creative when you trying to showcase how your invention products looks like. Okay, my questions, when you go to the slide of the problem just now, I'm straight away give a thought, why stream? That you choose to solve the problems with your invention, because with the idea of automatic feeder, actually you can have many other options to with this kind of invention. Yeah, so why stream?
Thank you for the question. Wait a minute. Why I choose this topic? Because on my campus in Polytechnic Marine Fisheries Pangandaran, there is also a shrimp pond, many shrimp pond, which is in my opinion, there is less effective because the people shrimp pond the ponds because of that many virus come into the shrimp ponds. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Hi, Joseph. Maybe I just want to ask one question about how effective the feeder, yeah, between the feeder and between the manual process. Like how more effective?
More effective and more efficient because if you buy one automatic feeder, you can economical 1 or 2 million to give that to giver food in the shrimp ponds, the people. So if you use this tool, you can use this tool is 1 year, 2 years, and 3 years. But if you have you use the people to give the food to the shrimp ponds, in a month, 2 months, 3 months, you must give salaries. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Joseph. I like the fact that you've 3D modeled it as well, so it's a bit easier for us. Sorry, it's easiest for us to see. I'm just curious because I'm not part of this industry. Is manual feeding what most people do? Is that how the industry works? Or is there another way that they automatically give food to fish?
I'm sorry, sir. Can you repeat the question? Because
if I was opening up a fish farm in Indonesia, do most people manually feed their fish? Or is there another way that they are automatically feeding their fish right now? Because I know in Australia, there are already the electronic products that automatically feed fish. But in Indonesia, is that not common? Is manual feeding the normal way that people feed fish?
Yes, in Indonesia, many shrimp or fish ponds use the manually to feeder. Because of that, I have an innovation to create the tool.
Okay. Yeah.
To effective and efficient. Thank you.
Yeah. I that makes sense. I guess then my follow-up question would have been Susie's question, which is how much money are you saving from people's salaries? Which I think I think it's a good thing to add in your future presentation, that it would save like $50 a month or 50 rupees a month. And then they can make the cost calculation in their head. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Yusuf.
Okay, so thank you. Let's give a round of applause for finalist 7. That's the end of the live pitching and also Q&A session for them. And we're moving on to finalist 8. We have Ogel Fish here from Indonesia. It will be pitched by Muhammad, Delia, and Farah. Are you guys here already?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. It's audible now. Okay. If you are ready, you can just start, and all the best.
Agar-agar fish is one of our group Gumarikan processed product, processed from glutinous rice flour mixed with other ingredients consisting of sugar, salt, cheese, season, and add with mackerel fish meat and then ferment into an oval like a wiggling caterpillar. Agar-agar fish is a type of snake cracker in the shape of an oval with a length of about 2 until 3 centimeters. $9 million or more than a third of the country under 5 are stunted. Stunting is a nutritional problem that often occurs in the world, including in Indonesia. In Southeast Asia, Indonesia is among the countries with a high prevalence of stunted children. Stunting is a chronic nutritional problem caused by a lack of nutritional intake for a long time. This happens because of food intake that is not in accordance with nutritional needs. According to the World Health Organization, in the global nutrition target, stunting is considered an irreversible growth disorder that is largely influenced by inadequate nutritional intake and repeated infection during the first 1,000 days of life from pregnancy to the age of 2. The consequences of the child stunting are both immediate and long-term and include increased morbidity and mortality, poor child development and learning capacity, increased risk of infection and non-communicable disease, increased susceptibility to accumulate fat mostly in the central region of the body, lower fat oxidation, lower energy expenditure, insulin resistance, and a high risk of developing diabetes, hypertension, dyslipidemia, lowered working capacity, and unfavorable material reproductive outcomes in adulthood. Furthermore, stunted children who experience rapid weight gain after 2 years have an increased risk of becoming overweight later in life. But there is hope and solution. Stunting can be prevented through improved healthcare and better nutrition in the first 1,000 days of life from conception until age 2. Government sought provide support, revitalize modern and child health codes. Workers and pregnant mothers should be provided with iron supplement as well as vitamin A and protein. Health education level of parents is one of the main determinants of the occurrence of stunting problems. Therefore, nutrition education can be one solution to prevent stunting. One of the solutions to the problems described above can be done through nutrition education for eating fish. Fish is a source of protein can be easily obtained, but its consumption is still quite low among the people. The purpose of making this product is from the movement to promote eating fish or Gemar Ikan, which aims to infuse a level of satiety to like eating fish. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the live pitching. For finalist 8, now we are moving to the Q&A time with our mentor judges for maximum 5 minutes. Thank you. All the best. Hi,
All right. Yeah, sorry, it's okay. Ms. Suchi can start first.
Thank you, Dr. Liza. Hi, Farah. You want to solve the problem of stunting with ogel-ogel fish, is this right?
Yes, right.
Okay. So, do you already implement this solution, and how the effectiveness this solution for the stunting? Farah?
Okay. Actually, this is I'm not. Wait.
No answer, Farah?
I have not implemented how ogel-ogel can overcome stunting because our ogel-ogel actually in the ingredients of ogel-ogel there's no mackerel fish meat. The ogel-ogel fish is a new ogel-ogel fish is a new product of our groups, and then our groups doesn't know that ogel-ogel can overcome because this is baru. Because our group just plan the
Okay, yes. So this is just only still an idea, right?
Right.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Actually, my question also related to what Ms. Suchi has been asked just now. And instead of questions, I think I can give you some feedbacks and which you have a very detailed problem, defining problem just now, mentioning about the stunning and so on. However, they are very lacking in terms of the invention products. we don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure about the other judges, but for me myself, I cannot sure. I didn't know what's your invention product supposed to be. Is it the ogel fish, which is a part of the nutrition's solutions, or how is it the invention? So that's my comment. Thank you.
Thanks, Farah. Yeah, I think he just took a photo of some existing chips and called it ogle fish. I'm not sure if you actually cooked that yourself. But yeah, I have feedback as well. Less so a question. I think for this kind of product to be successful, it needs to do two things. One is it needs to be proven that it has some like properties or some nutrition that actually does solve the stunting problem. And the second big one is most people who find themselves unable to feed their children are probably very, very poor. So it needs the unit price needs to be very, very low for them to be able to afford this. So if you're able to balance both of these things, marketing and stuff will always have to come later. Every business needs marketing, but I think these two fundamental questions should be answered if it's an idea, or if you don't know what the answers are yet, you can say like, this is the price that we are targeting to become feasible, to become possible for people to buy. Yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah. Thank you, Farah.
Okay, thank you so much, our mentor judges, for the question and feedback as well. So that's the closing for finalist 8. So let's give applause to them as well. And we're moving to the last two finalists. This is finalist 8. We have Equat fans from Indonesia. We have Dimas, Tiara, and Novrizal. So are you guys here already with us? Okay, we have them here. Okay. So again, the time for you to do the live pitching is maximum 3 minutes. And if you're ready, you can start. Thank you. All the best.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Introduce myself. My name is Ilham. I'm from Indonesia. I will introduce a product which is our innovation, namely is Aquat Fan. Aquarium. What is aquarium? I'm sure everyone present here know what an aquarium is and most even have one. But here I will explain a little understanding of the aquarium. So aquarium is a aquarium is a flat and place with a transparent set of glass of high-strength plastic in which is aquarium animal and plant as well as fish, but can also be found invertebrates, amphibians, marine mammals, and reptiles are accommodated and used for public display. Problem. The problem factor for the product before we develop it into Aquat Fan are there are types of fish that require special care in real time, monitoring aquarium manually, and ineffective. From the three factors, we create Aquat Fan, which is an aquarium designed with an Arduino microcontroller with modified sensor to make it easier to monitor water quality, where water is an important factor in the life of the fish that live in it. In addition, we also created an IoT system in the aquarium with ESP32 so that all data obtained by sensor and processed by Arduino will be sent real-time data to Telegram.
so that aquarium owner can monitor the aquarium anytime and anywhere. We several sensor, namely temperature sensor, pH sensor, turbidity sensor, LED lamp, and fan cooler. And this is the 3D design of aquatic fan that we made. The working of this tool is that the sensor will take data according to the actual situation, then the data will be processed by the Arduino ESP32 microcontroller and will be sent to the Telegram with assistance. ESP32 is one of the microcontroller families introduced and developed by Espressif System. This ESP32 is the success of the ESP8266 microcontroller. This microcontroller is compatible with the Arduino IDE. In this microcontroller, there is already a Wi-Fi module available and coupled with BLE or Bluetooth Low Energy in the chip, so it's very support and can be a good choice for creating Internet of Things application system. Thank you for time and opportunity. Good afternoon.
Okay, thank you so much for the sharing for finalists 9, and we will continue with the Q&A time for maximum 5 minutes. And all the time is yours, our mentor judges.
Hi, Tiara. I just curious, this is all of the automatically for aquarium, right? It is can change the water by itself or no? Or the change of water is still manually by by people.
Sorry, this can be repeated?
Yeah. Yeah, you have an innovation that is actually really completely automatically for aquarium. It is right?
Yes.
Do you hear my voice? Yeah. So I just curious. In aquarium there is a water, right? For the aquarium. So this technology, it will replace the water, or maybe like itself, like the water will cleaning itself, or just still manual process with people to change the water.
Okay. Well, for technology, technology is in the water.
Okay, so
like sensoring the temperature and so on, right? All right, may I have one question to Miss Dimas Tiara? Thank you so much for your presentation. I think your invention, some kind of your product, you have been mentioned about your invention just now. I would like to know how do you get the idea of inventing something related to aquarium?
We follow technological advance with the aim of making it easier and helping alternative peace, a cultivator, and is one of the marine and fisheries technology innovation in accordance with our field as marine and fisheries polytechnic credit.
All right, the answer is too fast, but never mind. It's okay. Thank you.
Hi, Dimas. Thanks for sharing that with us. Thank you for those detailed explanations and what each of those sensors are actually looking for. I can imagine it being an interesting consumable product. I used to have a little aquarium, and it'll be nice to have an app that, I could see how the water's going. I can see how my fish are going if I'm at work or at university. So I can see it becoming a reality. I'm thinking about what you've built in the context of this competition. And maybe you explained this in the presentation, but I don't know which sustainable development goal you're solving. I didn't see the number, and it's hard for me to understand which one that you're helping to address. Do you know which one that you're addressing?
Can you repeat question?
Which sustainable goal? So in other presentations, I've seen it like it's number 1, making people healthy, or it's number 8, making people have better healthcare. Is yours maybe number 6, clean water, sanitation? So it's an aquarium. It's a really cool aquarium, but which sustainable goal is it? I think that's the criteria of this competition. It needs to address a sustainable development goal. And there's 17 of them. You can just give me a number. That's okay. That's okay. I'll make a guess that it's probably number 14. Yeah, live life below water. Yeah. Thank you, Dimas. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, our mentor judges, for the feedback to finalist 9. Now, coming up our last finalist, last but not least, we have finalist 10, Bhumikan. It's mapping of burial sites to enhance the effective use of burial grounds and platform to provide products or service in burial process. So it's a project from Indonesia by Mizan, Nur, and Nur Azizah. Hopefully they are here already with us. So
okay, I'm here.
Okay, great. So if you are ready, the time is yours, and maximum for the live pitching is 3 minutes. All the best.
Okay, I will start my pitch in 3, 2, 1. Bhumikan solved these 3 main problems, and this problem mainly occur in Indonesia. The first is inefficiency of cemetery usage. We know that number of Indonesian people is always rise up, and we know it is in line with the number of death. Maybe nowadays inefficiency use of cemetery is not a big problem because there is a lot of space. But if we still use the space inefficient for 10 or 20 years from now, I'm sure we will run out the option. Second is the lack of transparency in public cemetery that causes a big extortion. During the COVID pandemic, the number of requests for burial land increased dramatically. This is widely used to carry extortion by funeral officials because of the uncertainty of the incentive that provided. So it's really bad. The third is the lack of online platform for Indonesian people in cemetery industry to offer their product or services. We all know in Indonesia the job in cemetery industry is not considered a decent job. For example, a corpse makeup artist, there has no respect by Indonesian people, but actually their job is honorable. Next. So how we solve it? We solve it by number 1, we're providing an easy way to use cemetery land with high efficiency. And this picture is in line with the Sustainable Goal Development number 11 by the UN, which is a sustainable city and community. And the number 2 is it provide an easier and more transparent way to book a public cemetery. And 3 is provide people who work in the cemetery industry to gain more respect and get a place to offer their services. And I believe the number 2 and the number 3 is in line with the number 8 in Sustainable Development Goals by the UN. This is a decent work and economic growth. Next. Next. And how will this work? We use this simple geographic information. So it's really easy to use to build a mapping to push the efficiency of the burial service. It's really easy to build, and it will be so useful. The number 2, we will collaborate with the government for easier payment method. And the 3rd, we will build a marketplace. Next. So in the conclusion, what is Bumikan exactly? Bumikan is a mobile application that will help mapping of burial sites to enhance the effective use of burial grounds and platform to provide products or services in a burial process. And we will demonstrate our prototype. Wait. Ziza?
Okay, wait. And this is our prototype. This is our prototype. This is the intro page. And then if you want to more access, you need to sign in. And then this is the sign in page. And this is our home page. And this is our 3 main features, such as burial ground, corpse need, and funeral service. This is the mapping of the cemetery land. That's all from us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's give applause for our last finalists. So now it's time for the Q&A session with our mentor judges for maximum 5 minutes. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you so much, Mizan and the team, Nur Azia, and for become the finalists and the last group to present it to us your invention products. And I can relate your invention problem solution with my work background of work as well. Particularly when I'm involved also in the geometric information system, developing geometric information system in the burial sites. It is not a new invention. However, the way how you invent is a very good one when you have a very problem solving method that you want to solve. Okay, my questions to you is related to how do you see the market of your products will be? Is it to non-Muslim? Is it will be cross religious, or how do you see that?
Okay, thank you, Miss, for the question. The first, because Indonesian is mostly a Muslim, and will be penetrate Muslim market first, and then we can expand in the future. Because if we see in a big city or even in the village, the most of the cemetery is used by a Muslim. So if we want to develop our businesses or our innovation, we need a little bigger market, so we can gain money and we can spread our innovation to benefit more to other people. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, hi Mizan. I just want to ask one question about how you collaborate with the government, because in Indonesia, you know that when somebody die, we have to like process with the government, with the kelurahan, kecamatan, and so on. You know that. So I just want to know how this application can collaborate with the government with the whole process.
Okay, thank you. So mostly of the cemetery in Indonesia is public cemetery. That means it's owned by the government. So we have to have some collaboration with the government. We will because we have done our research in how the cemetery is a process. First is a certificate. We need to have some kind of certificate that approve that someone is already gone or already died. So we will have our first step in that area. So we will make it easier to people to get their certificate. Then after that, that certificate can be used to book cemetery. By the transparency of this application, that the corruption or the extortion by the government or by the people who is responsible is gonna be executed. I'm sorry for my bad use of word, but that's it for me. From me, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Milzen and Neil, for that presentation. Sorry, for that presentation. Again, I like the prototype that you walked through on Figma. One thing that I was going to ask a question, which actually was just answered by you guys about market segmentation. You've identified a really big market in Indonesia. I know that there's requirements for burial services with religious requirements, and I like the fact that you're going to start there and then start expanding from there. My question was, are there different pricings for these different burial places? Does the government set the prices? Are you going to be a middleman to take a commission? How does the monetization work between that? Because I don't know. Yeah, sorry.
So our plan is we're gonna have some commission from the every transaction that happen in our application. For example, if you book a cemetery in Jakarta, is a range of 30,000. I would say in dollar is $30 in to book a public cemetery. So we're gonna up the number a little bit. For example, $32. So we cut the $2 like a commission. So I think for the commission or the revenue stream, we will start from there, and of course we're gonna expand through many channels. Thank you.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So that's the sum up for finalists then. They have finished the live pitching and also the Q&A time. So another applause for finalist 10 and also for all finalists from finalist 1 until 10. We have finished all the live pitching today. We've seen many inspiring projects as well from them. Now, if from our mentor judges, if you have any message for all of our finalists, maybe the representative only from the mentor judges, anyone?
All right, thank you, Lisa. I think probably I can give a very general message, and maybe Josh Jensen and Josh Suchi also can add on after this. To all finalists, congratulations once again that you are come out into the finals pitching for this competition. Innovation awards and inventing products is not an easy way. It's not an easy process to do. The idea is very important, whether or not your idea is fresh, and the idea of inventing process will actually solve the problems that you want to create, not creating a new problems. And for that purpose, actually the innovation come into the throughout the process. The innovation and duration of testing the product is very much important. So in this competition, we are not looking at the final products, but we want to see your future endorsement when your product comes into the reality. So what will be into taking into the considerations, whether or not your products will become buy-in to the industry, like Mr. Jackson and probably to Mr. Suchi here. All right, so as the educational academia myself, I think all innovation ideas that all of you has been come out with is a very good one. And do not stop here. Okay, do not stop here. And I think you will perform better after this. All right, thank you from me.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Lisa, for the warm message as well. So yeah, that's the message from our mentor judges. Now I'm going to share my slides again. So yeah, for all the award announcement for Innovation Challenge, Innovation Award Youth category, and also for the other categories we have today for the final teaching, we will be announcing on the 21st April 2022 at 7 p.m. GMT +7, along with the World Creativity and Innovation Day Global Celebration as well at the same event. So we would love to invite everyone to join, including our mentor judges as well. Please come and have fun with us. Thank you. And now our respective mentor judges, we would like to invite you to join the judge meeting room to discuss the awardees. And I'm going to share the next slide as well. Yeah, so this is what happened last year in our ICIA 2021. We have our celebration as well, and we got the support as well from the government people in our countries as well, from the representative from World Creativity and Innovation Days as well, and also speakers and also judges from many countries supporting us last year. So we do hope that we will have more surprises and more guests in this year's award celebration and the global celebration. So thank you so much everyone for joining today's event. Keep improving your project, keep inspiring, and see you on the 21st April at 7:30 p.m. GMT +7. Okay, thank you so much everyone. Goodbye.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice
Bye.
day. Stay safe. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Excuse me. I cannot hear you. You mute yourself.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Now I'll just will be out of the room already, right?
Oh yeah, you can leave the meeting.
Okay. I just have some question to ask for myself with some judges, Dr. Lisa. But yeah, it's okay. Never mind.
Maybe if you can drop your questions,
Sure.
I'll pass to her, and then hopefully she can give
Yeah.
it to us.
Okay. Sure. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Well, I can drop the message to Dr. Lisa.
Oh, can you drop it in the chat box, or you can reach us at our email here? I'll drop it in the chat box here. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Just ask for a question for your University Technology Malaysia. Yeah. Okay. Dr. Lisa. Okay. Thank you very much for today, and
Thank you
have
so
a good
much.
day. Bye.
Goodbye.
Hello. Bestie. Hello. Is it still okay?